Hi guys, today I'm gonna do another very hard log equation. So let's have a look. I'm gonna write the question. So here, find the values of x. So and then I'm going to put my equation here. So log 232 plus log base 216 all over log base 2x equals log base 2x. Now that looks a little bit complicated, but I told you it's going to be complicated. But anyway, so there's a couple of ways we can do this. First good things about this equation, they're all based off 2, which is great. But another thing is, we have a little bit of situation here. I don't like this left-hand side is being fraction. So I wanted to make this equation without fraction form in it. So what am I going to do? There's a couple of ways you can do. Times by log base 2x on the left-hand side and right-hand side. That'll cancel out then the left-hand side, and it'll square it on the right-hand side. So then, but at least we don't have any fraction form. Another one is making this right-hand side into over 1, making it into fraction form, and then do cross multiply. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to do times by log base 2x on both sides. Okay, so when I do that, on my left-hand side, I will have log base 232 plus log base 216. Why? Because it cancelled that. But equals my right hand side, it'll square it because I'm timesing this together. So what happened here is log base 2x squared. Okay, so that's not too bad. And after this, there's a couple of ways of doing this. I'm going to show you one with calculator, one without calculator. We'll see how we go with that. So first of all, I've got in here, we're just going to think about left-hand side at this stage, okay? Because that's the right-hand side is look quite comfortable and happy there. So here, first one, I'm gonna change this into power of 2. I mean base 2, and change that. So what I mean by is 32 equals 2 to the power of something. I want to change that in terms of 2 to the power of something. Okay, and then I'm going to change the 16 the same. I'm going to do that. Why am I doing that? I'm looking for to change this into log base 2 and then 2 to the power of something. Why? Because you know that I'm going to use the different color here. I'm going to use this log base 2 and 2 is 1. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this into 1, and therefore I'll have whatever the power goes to the front, it'll make it into constant number. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's start with that. And how am I going to do that? There's a couple of ways doing this. 32. So you probably guessed it. I mean, I can do something like that. Let me see if I can go down to next page. Yep. So I'm going to do 32. If I'm going to use calculator, I'm going to use this log base 10, which is in your calculator. You can't see base 10, but it is the base 10. 32 divided by log 2 will give me 5 as my answer. And then if I do the same thing within my calculator, 10, 16, log 10, 2, give me 4. Okay, so here the power will be 5, will be power of 4. Now, what if I do it without using calculator? Without using calculator for this one. Okay, so it's what you call upside down division. So I'll do 32 and then divided by 2. Okay, so this is what looks like upside down division, that's why. And I'm going to divide it by 2. I'm going to actually basically halving it until I can't halve it anymore, because I want to know, I want that to be base of 2. So that'll be 16 and halve it, 8, halve it, 4, halve it, 2, and I can't go any more than that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2's, same as that. Okay, and here it's a upside down division of 16, but we got it here anyway. That's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 4. Okay, so that's not too bad. So that's what you do without using calculator. So that was one that with a calculator, one without calculator. Okay, so if I do that, and another one you can do is this, because base 2, you're gonna times it, right? That's what you learned. When it's a plus, same base, you times it. So that's equal to log base 2, 512. Okay, so that's not too bad. Now, put this into calculator. Okay, put this into calculator. Where is it? Calculator, you can do like same thing. Calculate base 10, 512 divided by log base 10, 2 will give you, that'll give me 9. Okay, so that's what you're going to get. And here, how am I going to get 9? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this one. Remember, log base 2 to the power of 30 to become 2 to the power of 5 plus log base 2 to the power of 4. Okay, so that means I can put the power in the front, log base 2, 2 plus 4 log base 2, 2, which is that log base 2 and 2 is actually 1, you know. So that will become 5 times 1 plus 4 times 1, which is 9. So you can see both of them is 9 and 9 here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, go to the next page. So what we got here is, I'm going to have, therefore, 9 equals log base 2x squared. We haven't done this yet. Okay, so we know that it's whatever the left hand side on both ways, we know that it's going to be 9. And I'm going to swap this just because I don't like the x to be on my right hand side. I want it to be my left. Okay, so that's not too bad. And I'm just going to have to get rid of this square part. So when I do that, log base 2x equals plus minus square root of 9, which is same as plus minus 3. Okay, so that means I'm going to have 2 cases here. One case would be log base 2x equals positive 3, log base 2x equals negative 3. Okay, so we will have 2 values, just like the question asked for, find the values of x. Now, after this, you need to convert this one into index form. Now, the base is 2 here, so I'm going to write it 2. That's my power equals x. That's my answer, solution here. And same thing here, or my base is 2, my power is 3 equals x. So they both are x values. So I don't want it to leave it like this. I'm going to go therefore x equals, what's the 2 to the power of 3? So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Now here it's negative power. It doesn't mean it's a negative value. It just means 1 over 2 to the power of 3, which is 1 over 8. So my x values are 8 or 1 over 8. Okay, now this was quite complicated, but if you know your log rules by heart, and you will have some options. I know some of the way of doing is a little bit complicated than the other one, but I think if you have different ways of doing things, for example, if you had this question in a non-calculator section, you probably won't be able to do it so well with the using calculator part. But if you knew how to do it without using calculator, this won't be so hard. So go over it a couple of more times until you understand. And remember, your value is more than 1, so your answer should be more than 1x value. Okay, great. Thank you. See ya. Bye.